November 13th, 2022. Guys, you're looking at an article from warnews247.gr. And I think what we're seeing is Russia has withdrawn troops from Kashan. Regardless of what mainstream media is saying, they were not run out. They are, again, doing what they've done at least 2 or 3 other times. And if you notice in the last video I did, as they were pulling out of Kashan, they eliminated the 60th Division of the Ukrainian Army, which more than likely was basically NATO in the West. But this is the same time as running backwards. It's coming from Medvedev. He was at one time the Russian president. He says, "We will use weapons of mass destruction in due time." Evacuation of Kakhovka. I hope I pronounced that right. And guys, again, this is translated, so sometimes it reads backwards and it kind of throw you off. But what he's saying is, we have not been defeated. As we left, we wiped out one of your entire divisions, and they knocked out a bridge over the dam. Someone did. They're saying Russia blew part of the dam up. Don't know whose rockets did it, but actually the dam is intact. The bridge is not, because the section that was over the lock was knocked out so that traffic can't go across it as Russia moved back across the Dnieper River waiting for the permafrost to set in. And no one knows how to fight in that type of situation better than they do. But guys, I've got a video that's coming up on Rumble where I can get into detail on this without getting kicked off of YouTube, I hope. And not only about this, but guys, we've sent billions of dollars to Ukraine by the H&J, Hunter and Daddy cabal. And now we know where it's going. And it's coming back to haunt Wall Street right now, and it's on CNBC, and I'm going to link to that. And I'm going to discuss it in the Rumble video. Both of those would get me kicked off of YouTube because it is obviously a big circle going around and around with our money and it coming back to the blue states. From there, hyped through the cryptocurrency system and to the politicians back here on the blue side. And that now FTX is bankrupt. All the cryptos are collapsing. If you don't own it, I mean, if you can't hold it in your hand, you don't own it. That should be everyone's motto. And when you see these ads talking about invest your 401k in this gold or silver company, and we're going to keep it there and keep it safe for you. Keep your gold and silver safe. Just send us your money. You know, since I've heard that maybe 20 years ago, I wanted to just fall on the floor and laugh. Are there really people that are that dumb? Now, I guess there are millions and millions of them, because they're sucking in your money, keeping the only thing that's worth anything for barter here in a few days. It won't last forever, because I'd say a week gold and silver will be valuable. And then maybe for a month or two leading up to that point, it will be a place where a lot of people get rich, because all the money will be gone. In other words, just like they've always said, gold and silver will be the last thing that's standing. And that's right, it will be. And so it will be a matter of time. If you have just a stack of silver, dollars, or whatever, it's going to be a moment in time to where it rises very fast because of the collapse of the dollar. But if you try to hold it past that point, you're going to lose everything, because then it's going to be like in the Bible, it says they will throw it, the cash and gold, or the silver and gold, into the streets and curse it because it was a stumbling block of their iniquity. What that's saying is, guys, is when it all hits the fan and you can have a whole wheelbarrow full of beautiful gold bricks, and nobody's going to give you a loaf of bread for it because they got to eat. They can't eat the gold. But for that moment of stupidity in the wave of chaos, the tsunami, that's going to collapse everything, there will be a moment right when the dollar drops to get rid of it, take that money or whatever credit goes into your credit card and buy as much survival food and supplies as you can. It's going to be very quick. Or you can sell it now, but right now it's starting to rise just a little. So it's just a word to the wise, but the cryptocurrency, guys, it just got destroyed. It was pushed by Slick Willie, if you know who I'm talking about, and one of his friends that, it was scary to start with, but again, that will be on YouTube. It's total cycle of destruction, human lives being sacrificed for the money of the elite and of the destruction of the demons, all to come back. All that money they said went there came back here for the election. It's amazing, isn't it? Check it out, guys. It's a heads up. Be safe.